What's going on, guys, and welcome to Rec Talk. Hope you're having a good day today. This is the second video of the day, and I just had to come on here and talk about this. I know I haven't done like a regular video in a while. I'm moving some stuff around the studio, or where I film. It's a little pretentious to call it a studio, isn't it? But if I didn't have a massive ego, I wouldn't be recording myself talking to a phone and uploading it for other people to make fun of, would I? Let me preface this by, I grew up near Georgia. 90% of my friends in high school were Georgia fans. I listened to all of this horse shit I'm going to talk about my whole life. And this isn't for every fan, right? Maybe I'm one of the few Tex fans that'll tell you there's some good Georgia fans out there. I'm friends with them. They're reasonable. But here's the thing. The majority of Georgia fans are absolute knuckle-dragging, inbred, illiterate idiots. In fact, they were so concentrated up in the northern part of the state, we called them breads. Like, oh man, you had to deal with the breads today? Oh, you mean Georgia fans? Yeah, I dealt with them breads today. A friend of mine calls me, and just in case you're thinking about getting a truck, just be prepared to help everyone move every piece of furniture that they need, or if they need to buy something that's large that can't fit in a car, they're going to be calling you. It's getting dark. Let me take my sunglasses off. Let me look you in the eyes. Got me fired up, man. I already talked to someone else about this. So he's getting a chair from a yard sale. And he's like, hey, will you help me move it? I'm like, well, look around this yard sale. Do they have any retro stuff? Because I'm always down to buy some retro video game stuff, retro, just 80s stuff, 90s stuff. And I did find they did have some stuff. This is 1982 Batman lunchbox with thermos. How about that? So that was pretty cool. So they had that. Initially, I was going to be like, man, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get over there. And then he said that. I was like, yeah, I'll be over there as soon as I get off work. Get over there. All right, there's the chair. You're going to pick up the chair, pull up here. And then the guy points to my friend, the guy that's running this yard sale. He goes, hey, points to me. You're friends with this guy, huh? So already, this guy just assumes, I guess, we're lifelong friends, right? And he can talk to me any kind of way. Wrong! Wrong! I used to be fairly meek-mannered, but in my old age, I don't shy away from a confrontation. So my friend's like, what are you talking about? And this happens so much. Like every other time I go to a store, like the cashier, whoever owns this, whatever, he goes, what's it, the Georgia Tech thing? You making fun of Tech or something? He's like, yeah, kinda. Well, you either are or you aren't, buddy. You've done stepped in it now. Talk your shit or don't. I did not say anything. I just kind of went like, really? Like, I don't have time for this. By the way, my buddy, he spent $400, $395. So basically $400 at this yard sale, which is a fortune at a yard sale. That's a shit ton of money to spend at a yard sale. This guy who's a Georgia fan is so dumb, he's going to talk shit to somebody that's giving him several $100s. Buying several $100s worth of his stuff that, from what I saw, I don't even know why this guy was buying it. So as soon as he sees that I'm irritated with that, why am I irritated with that? Because about every other time I go to the store, I hear some just nonsense like this. You know how many times I've done that to someone else out in public? Oh, hey man, you really gonna wear that Georgia shirt out in public? I wouldn't do that, and not because I'm scared of some confrontation. I'm not a dickhead. That's why. I kind of respect people's boundaries and privacy in public that maybe they don't want just some idiot they don't know, whose parents are most likely related, to just up and talk shit to him. So immediately he changes his tone. Oh man, no, I have a really good friend that's a Tech fan, really good guy. This is kind of like the whole line of like, oh, but I have a black friend, and then they go on to say some horrible horrible stuff. You have to, kind of turn your head and make sure. So yeah, then his son helps me get this chair in my truck. His son starts asking me about it. Damn, how insecure are you guys that anyone who's not wearing something Georgia? I know it's hard for you idiots to understand, right? Because your brains are smooth and you eat paint chips like Doritos. Not everyone cares about or roots for your team. Especially the guy that's paying you money. Maybe just leave him be and let him get the chair and get the free gun. He's like, hey, why do you root for Georgia Tech and not Georgia? He's like, what, did you go there or something? I said, yeah. What one word answers? Yeah. Oh, what did you study? Electrical engineering. I could tell he didn't know what that was. He probably didn't know what electricity was while he's surrounded by it. That probably blew his mind. So that kind of ended that conversation. Well, electrical engineering, what the fuck is that? So I finally get this chair and got out. Now, if I was my buddy, I probably just would have walked out and saved $400 the minute someone just starts, for no reason, trashing me. But here's the thing. And again, I'm not all Georgia fans, but most of you are like this. Most of you are like this. When I went to church as a child, I had a youth minister tell me that he questioned my salvation over rooting for Georgia Tech, right? Like, it's on a completely other stupid level. You are the absolute worst, most annoying, most deficient of IQ points and brain cells collective group of people to ever disgrace the human race. You are also, your fandom in truth is as soft as your brains are. Do you know how many times I've had a Georgia fan tell me, well, man, I couldn't barely stomach those Mark Richt years, man. Just couldn't barely take it. Man averaged 10 wins a year for you, wins multiple conference titles for you. And look, you moved on from him and ended up working out. But don't tell me you can't stomach it because you're soft, because you're a pussy. You can't support your team. I've never met a group of people like you guys. I hope the absolute worst for your football team. I hope you never win another game. I hope you waste an hour of your life trying to spell the words in the comment section to the best of your ability, when the truth is you've just got to spell them good enough so that I can understand what you're saying, which about 85% of you can't do. Oh yeah, we beat you this year, all this other, we got this long streak. Well, here's the thing, that's coming to an end. Took 8 overtimes this year, and not only is it coming to an end, Georgia Tech's going to rattle off 2 or 3 in a row, and you guys are going to melt like candle wax in the holder, and crawl right back into your troll holes. Then here's what you'll be saying: man, I can't take these last few years of Kirby, man. I just can't take it. Can't watch it. I'm here through thick and thin. And I have to reiterate, I'm not talking about all of you, just 99% of you. Just the 99% that are oh so vocal in my comment section. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. And spoiler alert, I got to finish the video, but for the Rec Talk Razzies, you won biggest crybaby fan base known to man by a long shot. And I want to say there was 200, 300, maybe even 400 votes on that. I have to go back and look at it. Y'all been crying since Notre Dame about refs. You know, it's insane to me. But anyways, let me know what you think. If you're a Georgia fan, have someone assist you in being able to afford a cell phone plan or an internet fan so that you can respond and or watch this video. So that probably weeds out a good bit of it. If you're not, what's your experience with these idiots, you know? Because if you listen to Georgia fans, oh, these Ohio State fans are awful, man. They're annoying. Alabama fans, oh my God, annoying, inbred. They don't hold a candle to you guys. I can't think. I mean, what might be more annoying than Georgia fans? People that ask for the manager every time you got, like, no, I can't think of anything. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to you guys later.